Hey everyone, welcome back to the realm. I'll be your guide beyond waking realm. Today we're diving into the meaning behind Sam Porter Bridges, carrying the world that wouldn't carry him. So first things first, I just want to address that I have Death Stranding 2 downloaded and not Death Stranding 1, and I wasn't going to waste my space nor time to re-download Death Stranding 1 because this is on my PS5. And so this is from gameplay and scenery from Death Stranding 2, but no spoilers. This is only for Death Stranding 1. So for the man who keeps walking, Sam Porter Bridges isn't a hero in the traditional sense. He doesn't seek glory, he doesn't want recognition, and he certainly doesn't want to save the world. He just keeps walking. In a broken America, where the dead don't stay dead, where connection itself feels dangerous, Sam exists on the margins, a courier by trade, a ghost by temperament, a man who survives by staying distant. And yet, he becomes the one person capable of reconnecting a fractured world. Not because he believes in it, but because he's already been carrying its weight its entire life. Thanks, Lou. And don't you enjoy the scenery? This is so nice. It's very relaxing, calm, albeit through the chaos of things in a dystopian world, but it's not bad. Sam's world is built on trauma. Sam was born into catastrophe, raised by Bridget Strand, who is both a political symbol and a deeply fractured human being. Sam never experienced a stable sense of family. His existence is tied to extinction, level events, to experiments with life and death, to systems that value function over feeling. From the beginning, Sam learns one lesson: connection hurts. This belief isn't philosophical, it's physical. Sam suffers from, and I'm going to mispronounce this word but it's in Death Stranding, epiphonophobia, a fear of being touched. Human contact triggers panic, nausea, disassociation. Every interaction costs him something. So he builds walls. Emotional, psychological, literal. In a world obsessed with rebuilding connection, Sam chooses isolation instead, by going out from frontier to frontier, roaming and just delivering packages and things of emotions and such. The irony of the porter. Here's the contradiction at the heart of Sam Porter Bridges.
Sam, look. There are wild animals nearby. Such creatures are rare and precious. Friends to be protected.
He fears connection, yet his entire role is to connect. Every delivery he makes stitches the world back together. Every terminal he activates brings people out of isolation. Every step he takes reasserts that humanity still exists. But Sam doesn't do this because he believes in unity. He does it because movement is safer than stillness. Walking keeps him alive. Carrying gives him purpose without intimacy. Being useful lets him exist without being seen. And if you ever thrown yourself into work to avoid dealing with grief, You already understand, Sam. BB, the mirror Sam can't avoid. Then comes BB. At first, BB is just equipment, a tool, a means to survive encounters with the dead. It was thrust upon him as BB was given to him in the moment of a dire situation. It wasn't even his to begin with. But Sam keeps his distance, emotionally and verbally. He refuses to name BB, refuses to bond, because bonding means loss. But BB isn't just a companion. BB is a mirror. A child suspended between life and death. A being defined by systems that exploit survival. A reminder of the family Sam never got to keep. Every time Sam soothes BB, something cracks. Every moment of care erodes his armor, and slowly, without ceremony, Sam begins to reconnect. America as a broken body. Death Stranding doesn't portray America as a nation. It portrays it as a wounded body. Cities are isolated organs. People exist behind walls. Infrastructure is skeletal, incomplete. Sam becomes the nervous system. Signals pass through him. Pain travels through him. Healing depends on him. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Sam doesn't fix America because he believes in it. He fixes it because no one else can. This is survivor logic. And the interesting thing is, throughout the whole journey of Death Stranding 1, is
pretty hard.
essentially that everyone just tells you, we need you, Sam. Sam, you're the only one. And all this being thrust on him without a moments of notice. And even when he knew he can say no, Sam obligates himself to do it. And when you're the one who keeps things running, you don't get to collapse. The lie of self-sufficiency. Sam's greatest lie, the one many of us share, is this: I don't need anyone. The game dismantles this belief piece by piece. Every bridge he builds depends on unseen people, and every delivery route is made easier by collective effort. Every successful mission reinforces an uncomfortable truth. Isolation isn't strength, it's endurance. And endurance isn't living. If you ever convinced yourself that being alone is safer, that distance is peace, this part of Sam's journey probably hits harder than you expected. Amelie, choice, and the weights of the future. Amelie represents inevitability. Dadgummit, I keep on putting these words in my script and I'm over here struggling. Anyway, the end, the cycle, the extinction humanity keeps circling. And Sam, quiet, exhausted, human, stands in opposition. Not with violence, not with ideology, but with refusal. Sam doesn't save the world by conquering death. He saves it by choosing connection anyway. By choosing BB, by choosing fragile hope over cosmic certainty, by choosing to carry the world, not because he must, but because he finally wants to. Sam's real transformation. Sam doesn't change overnight. He doesn't become charismatic. He doesn't become a leader. He becomes present. And heavy on the emphasis on charismatic and leader because he does neither. He makes sure to keep that wall he has. Hell, like that fort right there. Port because it's a port city, but it's also a fort. And in the entirety of as the game progresses, the story unravels. That's when Sam starts to unravel a bit and let down those walls. And Sam's not a leader because mainly for the reason he doesn't want to be. He didn't even want the job, but he did it because out of obligation to save himself and Amelie, who's a family to him. And later on, BB. He learns that touch doesn't always mean pain. That connection doesn't always end in loss. That being human means risking heartbreak. His final act isn't heroic, it's intimate. And that's what makes it powerful. Why Sam matters. Sam Porter Bridges isn't a power fantasy. He's a survival fantasy. And at the tail end of his story, when he's ordered to do one final mission, where he finally becomes one with BB and he adopts BB as his own and names her Lou. He disregards everything, orders, what's right, what's wrong, who is right, who is wrong. And even though he made really close bonds with new friends, he decides to go quiet for the sake of saving Lou, and in turn Lou saved himself. For anyone who kept going when stopping felt impossible. For anyone who carried more than they were given credit for. For anyone who learned slowly that connections is terrifying, but still worth it. Sam doesn't run anymore. He walks forward. Together.
Okay, here you go, speed demon.
I'm not a speed demon at this moment. Just enjoying this one moment. Just soaking this all in.
Be there in no time.
Well, that's it for today's Realm run. Thanks for being here. The Realm rests, but the journey continues next time. Hope you'll return for the next chapter.